you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me for a mini color sesh. I am so excited that you're here because one of the reasons I'm excited is because you get to go into my $100 cash drawing. This little Benjamin is looking for a new home in the month of April. It will be drawn on May 5th. So I can't wait to get you in that drawing for being part of my mini sesh. I want to welcome you to the dream team. I'm sales director Jillian Banks, and I have lots of consultants in my unit that have invited lots of guests. So I'm excited to have all of you guys on here today. Just a little bit of a heads up. Facebook has changed some things, so I can't see your comments as you're talking to me. So I just want to give you a heads up. So please make those comments. Please, right now, go ahead and tag your consultant or tag me as your consultant on here. So that way I know that you're here and that you're participating. As we go through this, if there's any products that you have questions about, please go ahead and put the questions in the comments. I'll be glad to answer those as I follow up with everybody after I get done with this. I do want to take the best use of your time and just make this the most instructional video as you guys hop on here with me. And don't forget, we do these every Wednesday and every Saturday. So feel free to join us on one of them because I have different color looks going all the time. So make sure you ask your consultant for a link to the next color look. All right, ladies, let's see what we've got going on today. I hope everybody got their samples of Luminous Lilac. Oh my gosh, these are such pretty colors. Let's see here. We've got Blossom, Sunlit Rose, Frozen Iris, and a cute darling pink blush. I love our lip colors. They're beautiful. The Luminous Lilac and our Ballerina Pink to give it just a little bit of a pop. We're going to be using the Espresso today as an eyeliner. I'm going to show you how the brown eyeliner. Now, you're welcome to use black eyeliner. You should also have a foundation sample on there. Fingers crossed. And also a face primer on there. So, and if you don't have one of those, it's okay. Grab your own. You will need your own mascara today. So, and you can finish that off. I do want to make sure you're entered in my $100 drawing. So, and one way I'm going to make sure that you're entered in that $100 cash drawing is that you text either me or your consultant your selfie once you get all made up and beautiful. So that way we can get you in that $100 drawing. So I don't want to waste any of your time today. So let's get started with our color look. This morning we are going to start out with, and I just had it in my hand, our foundation primer. This is an amazing, it is your pink packet on there. And what we're going to do is just take literally like chocolate chip size kind of amount. You don't need a whole lot. There may be enough in there for you to get 2 uses out of that packet. So what you're just going to do is take this, and what I do is I kind of dab it on my other fingertips. So that way when I put it on my face, it's not like in one lump. So I do this with foundation. I do this with lotion. You guys will find me do this all the time. So I just kind of put this on. It just makes it really smooth and silky setting for your foundation. So, and then just kind of rub this on. It does have 15 SPF in it, so it gives us a little extra barrier from the sun. So exciting. Okay, the next product I'm going to start with this morning is going to be our eyes. So I just go ahead and put that on. One thing you don't have in your arsenal this morning is, or this afternoon, I don't even know what time of day it is our wonderful eye primer. Eye primer is great, especially with our Chrome Fusion eyeshadows, because it just helps it sit and last a little longer. So I use like just a dab, like literally, I'm going to put this on both and just put it right on top of my eyelids. And this is going to help the eyeshadow just sit just a little longer throughout the day on my eyes. This stuff usually I can put my makeup on. I don't know, some mornings it's 6 o'clock, some mornings it's 10 o'clock, depending on what time I roll out of bed. But I put my makeup on and it literally stays on all day until I take it off at night. So make sure I don't have any primer in my eye. So eye primer is a must, in my opinion, of something that you just need in your stuff. It just helps eyeshadow last longer. So we're going to get started with our colors today. So we're going to get started with Blossom. I'm going to do these 2 ways. Just to show you my color palette, and please excuse my highlighter because I didn't have a new one to pop in here, but this is my color palette. So I've got my Blossom, my Sunlit Rose, and my Frozen Iris, which I absolutely love. These colors, they're great. And down here's an Espresso, and I'll tell you a trick about that while we're doing the eyeliner in eyeshadow is because it's easy to travel with and it's super easy to use if you like to do this, and you can do your eyebrows at the same time. bonus. All right, well, let's get started. So I'm going to show you how to put your eyeshadow on 2 ways. I'm going to do the first eye as a V. So I'm going to start out both eyes this morning, and I'm going to grab my Blossom, which is the lightest color. And I'm just taking this Blossom, and I'm going all the way across my eyelid, and I'm going all the way up to my brow. Just give it a good coat all the way over. I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. This Blossom looks really, really light, but as you add your other colors, this actually turns out to be really pretty, and I think I'm looking kind of light bright on here. So let me see if I can adjust my light just a tad bit. Sometimes this thing works wonders. How about that? Is that any better? All right, let's try this. So now I'm going to take my, I'm going to grab my handy dandy brushes. I love my all over shadow brush because it is a big fluffy brush. And then my crease brush is an angled brush. And then my blending brush is one I use to kind of just blend everything together. So I'm going to grab now my crease brush. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab my Frozen Iris, which is the darkest color in your color palette. Now, I can tell you, you can mix and match these. You could do the Sunlit Rose on your V on the outside and do the Frozen Iris on your eyelid, and it really looks good too. So it just depends on what your taste is that day and what you want to do. Today, I'm just going to use this color, and I'm going to come up here in my crease, and I will tell you, if you have hooded eyes like I do, you're going to want to make sure that you open your eye where you could see, and that's where your crease line really needs to be, is like right there. And it kind of helps you to make that line. So if you've got smaller eyes, or if you've got eyes that are kind of sunken back, you want to make sure that you kind of do your crease. Like I kind of close mine just a tad and then start with my crease line and then go all the way out with it. So I'm bringing it down. So I'm also going to come over here and bring it back in a V. So I've got this whole crease going down this way. And then I'm kind of filling in right through there. So you can make this as dark or as light as you need to. I'm going to add a little color this morning. Oh, for some reason, I have to use the mirror for just a second. So just pop this on there, make it look, in there. And you could tell, like, it totally changes the shape of my eye when I bring my color up here some. And don't worry if you make a mess or you mess up your line, it's perfectly fine. You can use your blending brush to blend it out, or you can use the all over shadow brush to kind of go back and fix it. So I'm going to do the same color on the other eye, but I'm going to use my all over shadow brush, which was the big fluffy brush. And I'm going to do it in a vertical stripe. So just to kind of show you, I'm going to come over here and grab about midway. And I'm going to go look where my crease is right there. And I'm going to bring this down and do this all the way across. Some people don't, with the crease and stuff, it's a little harder to do. So I just bring mine up. This is actually my favorite way to do my eyeshadow. So I got this going on both, and you can see it looks the same on both eyes. It's kind of neat. Y'all have to excuse my dogs, they're psychotic. So I've got this going on. So now I'm going to come back and I'm just going to, literally, I love our palettes for a couple reasons. One is because I use my all over shadow brush for everything. I'm just going to kind of dust it off and put that on there. And I'm going to grab the next color, which is our Sunlit Rose. It's a great pinky purple color. I'm going to come in here and grab from my eye all the way across my eye. Puppies! Do y'all ever have a moment where either your children or your dogs run in and like take over your videos? So I'm going to put this all the way across. So now I've got just a really pretty color on here. And I love it because you can blend these colors. You can make them a little darker if needed. And I'm just going to blend this all the way across. Now, if you must have gotten it too dark, too light, something on there, you can add as much color as you want to. I just dust my brush off really good, and I go back in, and I clean up some edges. Like right here, I'll clean up some edges with my Blossom, and I'll take it down here. And I'll also clean up any edges up top that need cleaning between my eyebrow in there. And if I was to get it too dark on the inside, because I do have some darkness on the inside of my eyes, I'll just come in here with this Blossom and just kind of put it in there, and it actually helps to lighten your eyes. So anyway, that's super cool. Well, one of the next things I'm going to do is eyeliner. Okay, this is my spoolie brush. I love this brush because it does your brows on one end, and you could also do your brows on one end, and you can also line with this. Mary Kay eyeshadows are awesome because they could use like a wet formula, and you could do eyeliner. So I'm going to come in here this morning and just dab this right on in to my eyeshadow, and I am going to come over here, and you want to keep the thinnest line you can go at the inside of your eye and make it a little thicker as you go out. But I'm just going to line right here with the espresso. Y'all, give you a good laugh. I did a color class with some people yesterday, and I absolutely forgot to do my mascara. So don't let me forget my mascara today. So there is eyeliner. It's so easy, and you can put this on as thick. Oh, and do like me, just totally mess up. It's great because it'll brush right off. If you dampen just a little bit of water on the end of this brush, it actually helps it go on, and it goes on a little smoother and straighter. So I just love these because when you travel or something, then you don't have to take as many products. Like you can put stuff in your palette and tote it with you. So this is kind of cool. So I'm going to show you a trick too that you can do with these. I'm going to grab my eyebrows and spoolie them up really well. And then I'm going to come in here and grab my brush and take a little bit of espresso. And I'm going to come over here and touch from right there and just kind of brush all the way over. Now, if you want to know how to do your eyebrows, hit me up because I have a great eyebrow class that I can teach to you and your friends that works wonders. But just putting this on and going all the way across, it looks like totally different from one eyebrow to the other. So which eyebrow do you like? No eyebrow or just a little bit of eyebrow with some shadow? And I'm going to show you how to set this too, so that way you don't have any issues, fallout, any of that stuff. So I'm going to come over here and grab this side. Just kind of fill this shadow eyebrow in. I have some places my eyebrows, I have great eyebrows, but they're all super blonde, so you can't ever see them. So got this going on now. If brown's not your color, don't worry, don't panic. Use a black eyeliner. It's perfectly fine. I prefer black eyeliners to brown any day of the week, but I do like the brown on occasion because it looks really good with the purples. Next thing I'm going to have that you guys don't have, maybe. I don't have one, y'all. I'm going to move on just because I didn't grab my mascara. So you guys get to do your mascara after this too. So I don't have my mascara because it apparently left my table. So it's okay. I'm going to grab my foundation and my liquid foundation brush because I know I have it somewhere. So I put CC cream hopefully in your packets so you have those, or your consultant did. So I love our liquid foundation brushes. They're amazing. It helps your foundation go on super smooth. I can usually do a pump and a half, and it will do my entire face. So I'm going to take this and just kind of dot it on my face. This is a great foundation you can use for your fingers. We do have other foundations, so, you know, feel free to try those or try a different one. But just go ahead and pop your foundation right on. And if you don't have a foundation in your packet, don't panic. Just use whatever foundation you've got. And if you don't have a foundation, hopefully the consultant that gave you a packet today, or me, will get you a foundation to try soon. So we're going to pop these on. Just go in here real fast. So, and it takes just a few seconds literally to put this on and get it going. I am going to come in here and use our, what are we using? Darling Pink. Sorry, I have to read the colors because they're on the back of my little magnets and I don't remember what the colors are. So I'm going to come in here and grab our cheek brush. And when you do your cheek color, just know that it kind of lifts your face. It makes you look younger when you wear cheek color. So I'm going to come in here and just grab just a little bit of cheek color right here on both cheeks. And then I'm just going to blend it all the way up. So there is some amazing cheek color. Next thing we've got is just to finish off this color today. And to finish off our color, we have, well, actually, I'm going to talk to you just a tad bit about our Mary Kay translucent powder. This is really, really super nice, especially right now with summer coming, spring, our humidity kicking in. Just put a little bit in the cap, use an all over powder brush, and you're just going to dust your entire face with this totally amazing powder. This will help absorb oil. It will also help set your foundation so it doesn't kind of go anywhere throughout the day. And you can put it right over your eyeshadow or anything. And I do apologize because I do not get to finish my look, but I will before I post my selfie in just a few minutes. But I did not get to finish my look with eyeshadow because, not eyeshadow, mascara, because apparently I did not bring one in here to my office with me, and I do apologize for that. So make sure you finish off your look with some mascara, and you pop your mascara on. And I was going to tell you, whenever I set my eyebrows, I do use the Mary Kay lash primer, and I'll use it and put my lash primer on my lashes, and then I put it on my eyebrows, and then I put my mascara on, because then it helps everything just sit so pretty, and it also keeps your eyeshadow from, in case you accidentally rub your eyebrow. So I just want to share with you guys again that if you share your selfie with me in the next 30 minutes, that you will be entered into my $100 cash drawing. If you don't want to post it on the page, that's perfectly fine. Just send it to me straight out, and I'll have that ready for you. And I do have to ask if you would like to get a free mascara today. And let me tell you how you can get a free mascara. If you have 10 friends that you would absolutely be like, hey, my friend would love this. Like, she would love to get a color look. I think these colors will look great on her. Send her my way. Each week, everything changes. So I always have different color looks going on all the time. And I usually do 2 times a week that you could try the same color look. So just go on there and let's go ahead and finish off that look. Well, we're going to use our little things. Now, if you take these and you peel it from the edge and you don't peel it all the way off, you can still use some lipstick out of this and you still get a good bit. I do not have a wand in front of me because apparently it fell all away. So I'm just going to use my finger because it's no big deal, and pop this amazing, I love Luminous Lilac. Like, this is probably a color that I'm fixing to add to my color palette because I do not have this one. It's amazing, cute, pinky purple. So I'm just going to pop that right on. I'm also going to come over here and grab my pink ballerina and take just a tad bit with my finger out. I love our new lip glosses. They give you just the right, and I just do mine right here in the center, and right in the center of my lips. Give it a good pop. So if you, by chance, are one of those people who put your lipstick on and you get it like on your teeth and stuff, just a little secret of how to keep it from getting on your teeth. If you have a straw in your bathroom, or if you keep like a pencil in there, or just use your finger, and it'll take all that lipstick that normally gets on your teeth and it goes on your finger. So I'm so excited to have you guys on here today. I'm excited to get you guys entered in our $100 drawings. I can't wait to give away a free mascara for anybody who sends me 10 names and numbers of friends who would absolutely love to do this. And I can't wait to see your selfies of what you look like when you get finished. So when you have questions or whatever, and I'll be following up with everybody here in just a few minutes. I'm so thankful that you took the time of day with me to do a makeover and have some fun with a spring color mini sesh. I look forward to seeing you guys again.